He's trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But now it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that, the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of
into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because...
Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Get on Call of Duty.
But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Download it again.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, tight end, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion, went just shy of the marker. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Oh, this is beach.
So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Reload.
The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Now Garoppolo lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as a...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, it hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire. Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going, and when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
And the 14-year trusting veteran able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now here's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends are creating so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. On first down, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You got it.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Here's Hill on the return. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And all all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins.
That's what I talk about, man.